So this is a video about something I see really lacking nowadays on Toontown. Communication. Okay, so basically, this game has a bunch of people, so why not communicate? I get some people want to listen to their CD radio jukebox Walkman blasting the great tunes, but this game is all about that communication. A little bit goes a long way. I'm not saying that there aren't tunes that communicate often. Those of you that openly and actively try to, I really appreciate that. You make things better. Unless you're this guy. That guy just doesn't communicate at all. What I'm getting at is at a certain stage in the game, you can tell that there's a huge drop in communication. Toontown Central? Help me beat cogs. Communication. Donald's Dock? Help me beat buildings. Communication. Daisy Gardens? Help me beat Cellbot HQ. Communication. Minnie's Melody Land? I don't know, nobody really seems to talk about that one. The Burr? Help me beat more buildings. Communication. But it just seems like by the time people get to Donald's Dreamland, they begin to lose some kind of a spark or a fire to chat to people, to communicate, and to bond. And I like bonding with people. Especially you, Jimmy. Bond with me, Jimmy.
Bond with me, Jimmy.
I remember coming back to Toontown when I was able to get a beta key, and despite the bad lag, I was able to meet a bunch of new friends. And I look at my friends list now, and you know what I notice? A lot of the people on my friends list are people that I've had added for a long time. You can really notice the drop-off begins in factories. These aren't inherently bad, but you can tell a lot of the time that you can get the right group of tunes, and you will just go silently the whole way, except for maybe asking what route or if using sound is good. By the time you get to mints, it's almost exclusively silent unless you're going with your good friends. You just sit back and relax and turn on that autopilot. Turn on those sweet jams. Okay. So you might be saying, but Loopy, is it really that bad not to communicate? I'm not the most social person and I like quiet factories and mints. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Except for the biggest issue I have with this tends to come from that. In this clip, it's a regular CFO battle. However, you can tell that there is just no communication going on. I choose to wait to see what other people want to do, not knowing if they have any limitations like being soundless or what their preferred battle strategy is. I find that unless I step up and take a commanding presence on what gag I choose first, it tends to just get screwed up from time to time. It might not seem like a very big issue, but when you play the game for hours and hours and you play with so many tunes that leave you feeling in solitude sometimes, you want to think back to that innocent little squeaky days in Toontown Central where everyone just wanted to kick some cog butt together. One more little note I'll add in here is just simply, if you go and try to communicate and make more friends, you'll fill up that friends list in no time with active people. And with those active people, you have an actual reliable group of people that you can call upon to help with tasks. You'd be surprised how easy it is to fill up that list. So basically, my PSA for today and the future is if you're one of the few that don't reach out much, just try to communicate a bit more to your fellow toons. You might even be surprised by how fun it ends up being, and you might even make some long-lasting friends from it. I definitely made some long-lasting friends and much more from doing just that. If I missed anything on this subject, leave a comment and I'll be sure to reply right away. Thank you for watching.